In this video, we will talk about the anatomy of the palmar arches of the hand. What are palmar arches? The palmar arches are crucial components of the hand's vascular system, consisting of the superficial and deep palmar arches. Let's have an overview of the palmar arches. The palmar arches are divided into two main structures: superficial palmar arch, deep palmar arch. Number 1. Superficial palmar arch. Formation. The superficial palmar arch is primarily formed by the superficial palmar branch of ulnar artery, with a contribution on the lateral side, from the superficial palmar branch of the radial artery. Location. It is situated just beneath the palmar aponeurosis, and superficial to the flexor tendons. Branches of superficial palmar arch. It gives 3 common digital branches, and 1 proper digital branch. These supply the medial 3½ fingers, common palmar digital arteries. These are typically 3 arteries that travel distally between the metacarpal bones, and bifurcate into proper palmar digital arteries. Proper palmar digital arteries. It supplies the adjacent sides of the fingers, and run along their length to the distal phalanges. Number 2. Deep palmar arch. Formation. The deep palmar arch is primarily formed by the radial artery, with a contribution on the medial side, from the deep palmar branch of the ulnar artery. Location. It is located deep within the palm, beneath the long flexor tendons, and the lumbrical muscles. Branches of deep palmar arch. It gives 3 types of branches. Palmar metacarpal arteries. These are typically 3 arteries, that supply medial 4 metacarpals, and join the common palmar digital arteries of the superficial palmar arch. Recurrent branches. These supply blood to the carpals, wrist joint, and deep muscles of the hand. Perforating digital branches. It gives 3 perforating arteries, that pass dorsally through the interosseous spaces, 2 anastomose with the dorsal metacarpal arteries. Now we will compare the superficial and deep palmar arches. Number 1. Location. The superficial palmar arch is located more superficially, while the deep palmar arch lies deeper within the palm. Number 2. Formation. The superficial palmar arch is mainly formed by the ulnar artery, with a contribution from the superficial palmar branch of the radial artery. The deep palmar arch is primarily formed by the radial artery, with a contribution from the deep palmar branch of the ulnar artery. Number 3. Branches. The superficial palmar arch gives rise to common palmar digital arteries, whereas the deep palmar arch gives rise to palmar metacarpal arteries.